Hello everyone and welcome to the Magic Kingdom. It's the start of Memorial Day weekend, which means that crowds here are going to be absolutely crazy. So that means that the ride times are going to be absolutely crazy. So what do you do if you're here in the park and you can't ride a ride or you don't want to ride a ride? I'm going to show you. I'm going to have a day we're going to ride no rides. We're still going to visit plenty of attractions, shows, and have a great time. So come along and let's have a nice little busy no ride day here at the Magic Kingdom. The first thing we're going to do is watch the Magical Friendship Fair. The first show starts at 10 o'clock, so we're going to go watch that. And the first show is usually the easiest to get like really close to the castle on. So yeah, let's go watch Magical Friendship Fair, and then we'll do some other no ride stuff.
Everybody's ready!
Oh, Mickey, I just love the Friendship Fair! A day of joy and music and having fun together!
That's right! We traveled far and wide, inviting new friends to today's celebration.
It was a long journey.
We crossed rivers and round farms
To bring all sorts of friends together in celebration of what makes this kingdom really unique.
When you hear the music playing, sing what I'm saying makes me feel alright.
Allow me to introduce my little pals from the land of the bewitching light. Louis, Naveen, and Tiana.
Great to meet you.
The land of the bewitching bayou. What's that like?
It's a land of dreams, good cooking,
And jazz.
Oh, Louis loves playing jazz with the big boys.
Sounds like a swinging good time to me. Hit it, Louis.
Gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are. Gotta dig a little deeper, it's not that far. My friend, it's time to take your place in the sun.
Hey, who do you think Donald and Daisy brought?
Oh, I bet they're just delightful. Oh, my.
He's malicious, mean, and scary. His sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, his hands are not the cleanest.
I know there's someone you always wanted to meet from the land of the Mystic Mountains.
Oh, Mickey, could it be?
But
No rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I want with the wind that's down. Let it go, let it go.
liked it? Oh, Mickey, I loved it. I think today might be the best day ever.
Oh gosh, Minnie. Every day with you is the best day ever.
Oh, Mickey.
Aww.
Feels like love.
Just so you can see, it is very busy on Main Street already. The security line to get in here this morning was insane. Yeah, it's the start of the holiday weekend. I mean, this is what happens. Memorial Day, the kickoff summer season, and it's busy here. And it shows. I love the Magical Friendship Fair. I love hearing all the kids like get excited when all the characters come out and everything. It's such a cool way to start the day. So on our no ride day here at the Magic Kingdom, I'm only going to count classic rides. So basically anything that has like a moving cart that also has a posted wait time, which I'm not going to include theater stuff like the PhilharMagic, Carousel of Progress, or the train. So right now we're at the Main Street train station. Let's go take a little ride on the train around the park. And right now, there is no wait for the train, which I love to see. Well, that train ride was nice, as always. And I think what we're going to do now is go on a little boat ride. I'm debating on whether or not I want to jump on the Liberty Bell or just go ahead and go over to Tom Sawyer Island, but we'll make our decision when we get over that way. You know, while we're actually making our way over to Frontierland, I'm walking through Adventureland. Let's go walk up the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. There's nobody over here right now, so we might as well take advantage of it while we can. I feel like this is such a cool, underappreciated area of the Magic Kingdom, this little treehouse thing. It's really nice just to kind of walk around and relax. And it's never really busy at all, so I like it in here. I should come up here more. Well, the Liberty Bell just headed out, so we missed that one. So let's go ahead and go over to Tom Sawyer Island and walk around over there. I haven't been over there in a little while, so it'll be nice to head back over there. I love it over there too. It's really nice. Classic Tom Sawyer Island fashion. You gotta go through the caves first, right? You just have to. So here we are. We're at the caves. Let's go in. So dark in here. It's really cool. It's just kind of hard when you're coming from outside where it's like bright. Your eyes need a couple minutes to adjust. It's a little bit like the floor is slanted in here. So it's kind of hard to walk, but it's super cool. Another thing I really like about coming over to Tom Sawyer's Island is you can actually watch the parade go by right here from this spot, and it's got a pretty good view. You know, you're not super close to the floats or the princesses or the dancers or whatever, but really good view, and it's like nobody's in front of you and no crowds or anything like that. So I've actually enjoyed watching the parade from here quite a few times, and I think I actually might do it today. It comes by in like 10 minutes. So maybe we'll hang out here and watch the parade. Over here on Tom Sawyer Island, they have Aunt Polly's Refreshments, which I don't know if I've ever personally seen it open. I hear it opens from time to time. I don't think it's been open in a very long time though, but I will continue to check back and see if we can catch this place one day while it's open, because I'd like to see what all they serve here. But I mean, this is it. You can see they've got like tables and stuff out, but nothing here, nothing being served right now. There's like a little walk-up window. And then there's a couple of vending machines here that look like they're operational, but want to see what's behind door number 1 right there. But this is just a really nice spot to come and like sit and hang out if you need to catch a little shade. Again, nobody over here. All these tables, all this shade, nobody over here. Perfect little resting area. Look at the slant on this bridge. It is super slanted. I don't know if you can tell, but I can. Nobody's on the barrel bridge right now. That's why I love it over here. Doesn't matter how busy the park is. This is never busy over here. Let's walk up these steps here and then we'll go back down and check out the fort, check out the barrel bridge. the escape tunnel. There's so much to do over here. Another thing I like here too is that they have picnic tables like you can see behind me here. And we've come over here a couple times and just had like pack lunches, bring some sandwiches or something with us and come over here and just have a little picnic on Tom Sawyer Island. I love it. I just love the views over here. You get good views of like Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder across on the other side. Yeah, and again, it's just so relaxing over here. Super nice. Kind of weird that Disney still lets you shoot rifles at guests that are going by in the mine train, right? Or in the Big Thunder railroad car. There's another rifle. Who else can we shoot? Can we shoot the Liberty Bell going by or something? Let's see. Probably. It's not coming by yet. The old escape tunnel. It's a little tight. It's like, you know, that Japanese game show where like the shapes come at the people and they have to like contort their body like into the shape to get through. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that's what I felt like going through that escape tunnel. Another thing that's super nice about Tom Sawyer's Island is that there are restrooms right off of the loading dock on the island, and there are also restrooms in Fort Langhorne here. So either side of the island has restrooms, so don't even have to really worry about that. And I've seen like 3 or 4 water fountains around, so really, really accessible, easy place to stay for quite a while. Well, this is why nobody was on the Barrel Bridge earlier, because it's closed. Oh, I love it too. Oh well, next time. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up over here on Tom Sawyer's Island, head back to the mainland, and maybe grab some lunch. And then we'll check out 1 or 2 more things that are fun to do, but not rides. So let's go get on the raft, and then go get some lunch. I don't know for 100% sure, but this right here looks like some honeysuckle that I just planted in my backyard, and I am so excited for it to start vining and flowering. It'll probably take a year, but I can't wait until I got some honeysuckle in my backyard. So for lunch, we just came over to the lunching pad and got one of their hot dogs. It's a queso fundido hot dog, and it had like roasted street corn and queso on it. It was definitely like a fork and knife hot dog, so it was a little bit tough to eat. But I made a new friend over there. I had a table by myself, and Doug asked if he could come sit with me, and I said of course. So I didn't film my lunch, but I had a great conversation with a new friend and a new follower. So Doug, if you're watching this, thanks for having a nice little lunch there with me. I think what we're gonna do now is go on Carousel of Progress. I'm not gonna count this as a ride because it's more of a show, right? And it's usually like a walk-on. So go watch Carousel of Progress and see where we go from there.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20 some odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never gonna make it. Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.
Carousel of Progress, hands down, one of my all-time favorite attractions. Not a ride, an attraction. But when he was mentioning like going to the soda fountain and having a sarsaparilla or a root beer with his friends, it made me kind of want like a root beer float. So I'm gonna walk into Anti-Gravity's over here and see if they have a root beer float that we can get our hands on.
Root beer float?
Thank you. If you can dream it, you can do it. Delicious root beer float just for me. Band members represent. It's always good to see a marching band in one of these parks. Brings back so many memories for me. There's still like so much other stuff that we could do that isn't a ride. Country Bear Jamboree, the Liberty Bell, and I think we've got time for one more. So I think I'm gonna go do Hall of Presidents. I haven't seen that since Clinton was in office. So we've got a couple of updates, quite obviously, to that show. So let's go do Hall of Presidents and see how that one shakes out.
This program is dedicated to the memory of Walt Disney. In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents.
Course of 8 grinding years, General George Washington has led a force of shopkeepers, farmers, and Native American allies to victory over the greatest military power in the world. A new nation has been born, independent and free. George Washington's stature and bearing have marked him as a leader. His integrity has made him a great one. Washington knows that many generals who have led successful revolutions make themselves dictators or kings. Instead, he steps down from power and retires to his home, Mount Vernon. The war rages. Lincoln fights to preserve the Union and end slavery. Neither is a sure thing. At Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 6 months after one of the bloodiest battles of the war, the president dedicates a cemetery to the thousands of soldiers who died there, in words we can never forget.
"Fourscore-and-7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal."
Our presidency is no longer just an idea. It is an idea with a proud history. Ladies and gentlemen, the presidents of the United States of America. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison.
That you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States, and I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us here today from the Magic Kingdom. And as the Festival of Fantasy Parade runs by in the background behind us, I want to thank you for coming along and enjoying a park day with no rides. There's plenty to do here in the Magic Kingdom. So if you come and you just don't feel like waiting in the long ride lines, don't worry. There's a lot to do, more than I even did today. So again, thank you for coming along. My name is Travis. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.